Okay, so they Christian McCaffrey's a Pro Bowler. Christian McCaffrey had his best game of the season yesterday against the Colts. Uh, all of a sudden, he looks pretty fast. He had averaged 5.4 yards per carry, scored 2 touchdowns, caught 2 touchdown passes. Do you think he's back? Do you feel like he's been pacing himself all year and now he's gonna finish the season strong?
I don't feel like he's been pacing himself. I think that it's not even a way to think about it. He's a guy who goes 100% every play. So I think there's a combination of things. One, I think that offensive line has really improved, Iggy. We've always often pointed to it as a weak spot, but I think they've improved. In addition, boy, did they pass protect for him for Purdy last night.
Mhm.
McKivitz had a great game. He
Mhm.
did. He had a great
He
game.
did.
I was watching him.
He did.
Yeah. So I think that's one. I think also that the defense, especially the run defense for the Colts, was overrated. I do.
It
They
didn't
looked
show up.
pathetic. They
Yeah.
were pathetic. Having said that, I think based on last night, it looks like McCaffrey is beginning to be McCaffrey again. Now, can he do it in the next 2 games? I'm not God. I'm not an omniscient narrator. I don't know, but it looks promising. I
Yeah.
haven't seen him look that good in so long. And again, when he looks good, he is one of the most exciting ball players I've ever seen. And last night, Iggy, it was a charge to watch him play. It was.
Yeah.
So I'm going to say it's
Yeah.
promising.
I think what's really improved isn't necessarily him. I think he's sort of been the same player all year, but the offensive line has improved. Like he was getting hit behind the line of scrimmage a lot the first half of the season, and the right guard Dominic Pooney was playing through a PCL injury, I believe, a knee injury. The left guard was Ben Barch, and then he got hurt immediately, and then it was Connor Colby, a rookie 7th round pick, who was just way over his head. And then finally, they got Spencer Burford over to left guard. It's his 4th year in the league. He's doing a pretty good job. And Dominic Pooney finally doesn't seem to be injured anymore. And he was really good as a rookie. He's even better now. He just had this great game yesterday against DeForest Buckner. I mean, you didn't even notice Buckner in this game. That's
No.
largely because of Dominic Pooney. So all of a sudden, the Niners have a pretty strong interior, and both tackles are pretty good. Colton McKivitz has been good, and Trent Williams isn't what he was a couple of years ago, but he's still probably, I mean, he's a Pro Bowler, so he's still one of the best left tackles in the league.
We've been down on Kyle about not featuring the offensive line. Let me say it again, not drafting and not getting offensive line players. But maybe he knew what he was doing. I mean, this group, I would say last night was impressive, not
Yeah,
adequate. Iggy, I'm saying impressive. Would you agree with that?
I would. He's got a, I mean, really, the only hit that Purdy took the whole game was that scary one where they hit him in the arm. And if you go back and look at that play, the guy who hit him was being blocked by a tight end. It was one of those Kyle Shanahan genius plays, like from a few years ago in in Philly. So if that wasn't the offensive line's fault. I didn't see Colton McKivitz get beat, or Trent Williams, or Dominic Pooney, or Spencer Burford, or Jake Brendel. They all had great games.
Yeah, I like when you call it Kyle Shanahan genius place. You know what? We don't need to define it. I know exactly what you mean. Exactly
Yeah,
what
he did
you
it
mean.
again. And this
Yeah, yeah.
time his elbow didn't snap in half, thank God. But it looked like it could have. I mean, it was close. Anyway, Kyle knows what he's doing. Mm,
He's back home. He got on a plane very early this morning from Indy. Iggy, did you go to sleep last night?
no, no. I was in the coach's booth doing my grades at 2:45 in the morning Eastern time, and this poor old man, probably 85 years old, and says, "Hey, how long are you gonna be in here?" I'm like, "I'll be out in 5 minutes, I promise." He had to go home. So if my grades were a little bit shorter than normal last night, it was because I couldn't keep that old man there till 4 in the morning, and then I just went straight to the airport and slept on the plane as much as I could. So I got about 3 hours of sleep, which I might forget what I'm talking about midway through sentences, but I'll do the best I can.
Okay.
it's